coding. We like coding. I don't like coding actually, but let's ignore that. Let's ignore that fact. Start. Getting started, this window contains information about everything in the game. You can move the window by dragging and getting the gray part of the window. You can move around by dragging anywhere. For the first, by clicking it, be sure to click out the button on the top right, hover. Text editor. Okay. All programming can be done in the code window. Each code. I'm gonna make this bigger, because there's no reason for this to be so small. All programming can be done in the code window. Each code corresponds to a text file containing code. You can rename the file by clicking on its name at the top of the window. The code can be edited like in any text editor as long as it's not running. You can execute the program directly by pressing this. Starts or stops, executes one step of code. Or pressing the green directly by pressing green button in the code window. You can create more code by using the plus button in the upper right corner. You can dock a window or another window by dragging. You'll notice that once you start typing a simple code completion window will pop up. Press tab to insert the code completion. Use the arrow keys to navigate through the completion options. Don't worry if this is your first time, the language is unlocked step by step, so it won't be overwhelming so you won't be overwhelmed by all the things you can do. The syntax is most similar to that of Python, which is one of the most used programming languages in the world. So learning it will not be completely a waste. If you already know Python, it's not a problem either. You'll just be able to skip the early game quickly to get to the more interesting stuff. 2 drill commands: harvest, do a flip. These are function calls. If you think of a function as a command that can be executed, you execute it by using parentheses. Try typing this statement. Okay. Harvest, parentheses, do a flip, parentheses, parentheses, harvest, that's probably why I didn't do it, parentheses, then execute it. Oh, I got a badge. Run your first program, do a flip. Collect grass. Collecting grass will give you hay. Hay will be used to unlock the loops. In the unlock menu, open the unlock menu with the button in the top right corner. Okay, I think that was this one. Yeah. Okay, I have 2, so I'm going to just copy this. Do this a few times. Okay. While loop. You have unlocked the while loop, which is a value true or false. The while loop keeps executing the loop body as long as the condition is true. While condition, loop body. Okay. Don't worry about creating infinite loops. The delay will be executed will prevent the program from freezing. After you've already tried several in a row. This allows me to harvest. However, it would be much nicer to harvest more than 3 times and writing the same code over and over again is bad practice. The solution is a loop. A loop will allow you to run the same code multiple times. the while loop takes a condition, which is a logical value that can only be in one of two statements, true or false. Such value is called a Boolean value. The loop will execute the code inside the loop until condition is false. The while loop looks like this: while condition, loop body, dot, dot, dot. Where you have to, okay. So basically, while, let's say, harvest is true, so this is what I'm getting at. While harvest true, harvest, harvest, harvest. So let's try that. While harvest, then do I put these? Probably. Harvest. Do I put these? A colon is expected here. Okay. True. Do a flip harvest. Okay, does this need to be capital? Yes, it does. A globe box must contain at least one statement. Did I do this wrong? I definitely did it wrong. Equals, no. While condition. Okay, let's read it a little bit more, because I might have been doing this wrong. We can prove that with a Boolean value. While true, let's try this. Harvest. This statement. Okay. Where you have to place condition of create a constant. You must simply write true, write false if the will always be false. So you could either write oh, there's more. While false. Okay, so I don't need to put in okay, so while true, while true, do a flip. No, just harvest. Harvest. That's all I wanted to do. Okay, there we go. The first will never do a flip, and the second will do flip forever. An infinite loop. Let me stop this. Normally create an infinite loop is a bad idea because it will freeze the program. This game, there are delays between integers, so it will cause the drone to keep doing it until you manually stop. Knows how the lines after the colon are indented, like it's used to separate blocks of code. Press tab, indicator, and shift tab or backspace to remove it. Oh, just press tab to add it, press shift tab or backspace to remove it. Loop repeat. Okay. So I need more of this. Or was this? Hats. I don't need hats. Ooh, speed upgrade. Okay, okay. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No, 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 no. This execute has been the executions. The problem is now your drone has to harvest faster than the grass can grow in order can grow, resulting in no now harvest. If branches to deal with this, if branches and the can harvest function are now unlocked. Okay. If okay, if so it is supposed to be orange. Okay, if can harvest, do that. Oop, there must be a colon here. Okay. Wow. True. True. Harvest. I think this is how I'm supposed to do it. Yes. If harvest, do something. The reason for this function as a condition is because because it returns a Boolean value. Why is it not? Reason for this function. Ah. Okay. If true, then do it. Yes. Okay. Well, what if I do wow? True. Wow, true, and then can harvest. Will this still work? No, it only worked once. Can harvest. Can, or harvest. Can harvest is called, it does its thing, it returns true or false if the, or false the. What if an if wow? What if an if wow? Will this work? Not valid expression. Okay. Wow if is probably something I'll unlock or something. Now if prevents the drone from harvesting too early. Okay. That costs 300. Expands the farm and unlocks movement. Okay. Expansion. I will close these two. Or close all these. Your farm has grown the space. The space is not much. You can use the move and then. Yeah, move north. You're on your edge. Move north. Okay. Wow, true, move north. So I'm guessing I have to do wow, no. Wait. If can harvest if can harvest if can harvest let's see, harvest move, oop, that's all uppercase, move north. Yeah, it's supposed to be colored, so I need to do this. I do this 3 times. Is this gonna work? Yes. Okay. Lock with 20, and then I need 50 for that. So I need 50. Do I have a soda with me? I do not. If wow true if wow true, do all this. Okay. Move north, do one of these. God damn it. 1, 2. Is this gonna make me stuff? Yes. And this will cause an infinite loop, but that's okay because the game told me it's okay. Plant. Grass is nice, but because it will grow automatically, or the plants will have to be planted with the plant function. The only plant you can plant right now is a bush. You can pass the type of bush. Okay. Harvest. Plant. Entities. Dot bush. I'm gonna copy this since I'm lazy. And that should work. Ooh. Ooh. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. That should work. Oh, okay. Harvest plant, move north, harvest plant, move north. If can harvest while true, move this. I want it to only harvest if it can. So I guess I'm just supposed to remove this, I guess. Oh. No. That's not what it's... Actually, no, I am getting wood. I'm stupid. I think I'm just stupid. Wow. True. Do all this shit. I am literally just like the stupidest person alive. Yeah, because I'm gaining. Okay, but now I'm not gaining. Harvest, move north. Harvest plant, move north. Oh, I can probably just delete this actually. Probably because I'm not letting it grow enough though. What? What the fuck? Wait, what? Is this what I clicked? No, what the fuck? F1, what? Yeah, delete. Oh, this is, for like, okay. Wow loop. Unlocks. Can I get loops? Oh, it's just wow loops. Wow, false. Okay, I understand. Wow, false, false. Do a flip. Oh, do a flip. Hmm? If can harvest, if this true, if this false, while false, while true, if can harvest. Okay, is there one for programming break? If can harvest. Can harvest. Hmm. Continue. If I in range 10. Well, it's not gonna do it anymore now. Because it's not doing a flip. That is why. What if I try deleting this and then... Well... Wait, is there an ending thing? Or is there just no ending? There's just no ending. Break. Okay. Okay. So... break. Wow. False. Do underscore a underscore flip. And then these two. Okay, that'll break it out of a loop. Okay, I understand. Okay. Break comments. If can harvest. Oh. Oh, am I supposed to... a while loop if can harvest. Is this what I'm supposed to do? If can harvest. Oh, if can harvest, do a flip. Okay, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go. Code execution. Plant carrots. Print command. Operations. Let's do this. Expand to. This should be pretty easy. Actually, no. You can read about on the for loop page, but for now you will only need to repeat the code a fixed number of times. Range n creates a range of numbers from 0 to n-0, the n element which has the n element in it. The for loop runs its loop body for every sequence. Do a flip will be called 5 times. The function get world size, so in range get world size in I know how to do this easily, but I feel like that would be kind of cheating, so no, it won't work actually. It'll also be a nightmare to work with if I do that. So it won't break with the next get world size. And okay. Well, if it's not possible until you have unlocked senses and operations. The for loop page. I in sequence was similar to the for loop. So for variable number in sequence range works like in Python. Called for each loop. Some language. In some languages now. CLI loop. For loop. Instead, syntax, sequence, ranges. Okay, I think I know how to do this, so I'm gonna, for range, generate a secret number starting at start, ending. Start equals 0, end step equals 1. Or reaching end, so end is excluded. Using steps of size steps. Note that start is set to 0 by default. And if only one argument is given, it will bind to end in Python. Huh. Your world size, that's fine. Load backups, no. For loops. Let's go back to for loops. Example I for in range. Let me copy this. But for now, I'm going to I need to put this down. Four, 3 in range look at range again. Break and continue. Sequence ranges. For range, start step. Number at start, and you're right before reaching end. So end is excluded. Using steps of size. So I need to get world size. What? Get world size. I think I need to get world size. We should probably put this at the start to get world size, because that's what you usually do in coding. Get world size. Let's do a flip. That's the wrong thing. For I in range. Okay. Are these like... So if I do... Ooh. For 3 in range. For 3 in range 0, 0, unless this is something else. 0, 0. X. Can assign this value. Can harvest pet the piggy. Shut up, computer. Do something with I. Oh, okay. I equals 3. And then I'll just put an I here. Cutback must contain at least one statement. Print. I'll just do print hello world. comma or closing bracket? Oh. Expected comma or closing bracket. Comma or closing bracket. What's wrong with my hello world? Expected comma or closing bracket. Do I need to put it outside? Well, it is works fine. Print. Hello. Cause a runtime error? Whoops. What'd I do? Type it must be unlocked. Oh, unlock variables. Oh, okay. Come on. Where are variables? It unlocks things. Get time. Simulate. Come on. We're buddies here. You can let me just do this. Unlock variables must be unlocked. Or you can use this. Range. Start equals 0. Step equals 1. If I do start equals 0, no. That doesn't look like it. Maybe it is. Where the fuck did that thing go? It went somewhere. Do a flip. Range, that's what I wanted. Range. Start isn't a valid command though. Start equals 0 and step equal 1. Expected comma or closing bracket. Do I gonna be hole. Expected comma or closing bracket. Okay, so that's probably not it. This is hard. For I in range. Wait. This is 0, 0. 0, 0, step 3. Well, there's nothing specifying what step is. So step Or there's nothing specifying what I is. You got the get world size, but there's nothing specifying what I is. For loop. Maybe it was a for loop, I think. Okay, yeah. Variables can be any name you choose. Sequence. Similar to while loop, repeats instead of looping based on one condition. I equals 4. Oh, did I mute my mic? No, I did not. So 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. I equal 4. Wait, why didn't it work before then? Unlock variables must be unlocked before you can use this. Okay. So that, and then we do it? Hmm. Bruh, that was boring. That got boring. Lol. Bye bye.